I'm curious on finances and what keeps people poor. How often can you chalk it up to systemic issues like credit and, payday loans and different predatory loans taking advantage of people versus their own responsibility, financial literacy versus just, not being subjected to financial literacy as they're growing up?
Yeah.
Could be the economy too, or
Could be the economy.
Yeah.
bad upbringing.
I think it's everything. It's all of those things. And so where do we chalk it up to the ones, those of us like me that make it out? I mean, I didn't grow up with any money. So what's the difference in me and my next door neighbor? We had the same skin color. We had the same accent. We had the same elementary school. And then why am I sitting here? And he's not, in terms of net worth, okay? What's different? So the systemic things are there, and they do take pockets of people, and there are industries that, as you said, from a biblical perspective, we would say he oppressed the poor. It's one of the most horrible things you can do, to take advantage of a widow, an orphan, and the poor. It's anti-human. It's evil. And so these businesses that feed on the poor are just, they have at their very core a detestful immorality. And so they are oppressors of the poor. Lord, help them. It's not going to go well for them. So you don't want to be a person that picks on the poor. You instead want to be someone that lifts them up or helps someone not be poor. But Mike Todd said, I've been rich and I've been broke, but I've never been poor. Poor is a state of mind. And so it's, people like us, we can't get ahead. Eeyore is my spirit animal. Oh, it's bad. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, God, it's Monday. The little man can't get ahead. We're stuck. I sure hope the president fixes my life. It's a victim mentality or an entitled mentality that causes you to not take action and put corn in the ground, and then you're shocked there is no corn crop. You have to plant something if you want something to grow. There is no exceptions to that. Rich, poor, any skin color, any sex, any nation you come from. If you want corn, no exceptions. You have to plant corn. If you want something to come into your life, you have to cause that, cause and effect wise, what to happen. It's like in the investing world that we all talk about all the time. The interesting statistic is 96%, one study showed, of whether someone is able to build wealth in their retirement plan has to do with whether they actually put money in it. It's not the rate of return. It's not the 12B1 fees. It's not no load versus load. It's not bogle passive investing versus buying mutual funds from a broker. It's none of that. It's, did you actually take action and put money into the freaking account? And so, did you plant the corn? Did you plant the corn? And then you stand back and go, well, reason the corn didn't grow is I didn't have the right fertilizer. No, you put no corn in the ground. And so there is definitely prejudice out there because there's ignorant people out there. There's definitely racism out there. There's ignorant people out there. There's definitely sexism out there because there's ignorant people out there. And those are systemic things that affect your personal economy. It affects the opportunities that are in front of you. It affects all of those things. But there are yet in every one of those cases, we can find many, many examples people that overcame those things. I mean, I'm from the South, and I have a Southern accent, which by definition, for some people in the North, because they're stereotypically idiots, they immediately assume that because I have a Southern accent that my IQ is lower than theirs. That's, but is that a barrier for my broadcast? Yes, I had to go take voice and get I got rid of about 80% of my country fried redneck accent. I kept a little for flavor, but I had to work on that because people in Boston are like, I don't even know what he's saying, and it can't be right because it sounds like he's broadcasting from a double wide, Yeah. And so, but that's a barrier. It's a systemic barrier, and so you've got to deal with. Okay, that's a blocker. How much is they got to get over it, and how much have I got to get over it? And how much is somebody saying, you're never going to make it because of that, and I go make it anyway?
Now, you're talking about a victim mindset. Do you think that's more prevalent today with social media, or do you feel like it was more prevalent 20, 30 years ago?
No, it's always been there. Social media just gave them a voice.
Sure. But do you feel like other people hearing victim mentalities online, they could more relate to it? And that might sink them down?
It's a campfire they can get around. It's just a very large campfire.
Sure.
And that tribe is the victim tribe, and you found your people, and it's a bunch of trolls, and I'm going to whine and gripe and blame everybody else, and it's this and that, and it's this and that, because I refuse to go plant corn. Yes, I'm validating and saying, I hear you, I see you, that those things are real. They've happened to me. Here's a weird one. Okay, the number of people that are successful on network television that have no hair, that are male. Think about it.
Well, I think
none.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a victim of baldism.
You have some hair.
But hey, I refuse to go get a toupee or a hair implant, so I'm probably not going to be on the cool channel with the HD beautiful people. I'm on there as a guest because I'm a dancing animal.
I'm
But
curious,
other than that, yeah.
When you were losing your hair, did you ever have the desire to get a transplant, a toupee, or like try to keep it at all? Or are you just embracing it?
For a while, I didn't think anything about it, and then it was gone, and I thought, well, that's on a book cover, and so if I go get hair, then they're going to go, wait a minute, you used to not have hair, and that's weird, and so I'm, it's like glasses. I wear contacts, when I'm playing golf or scuba or doing anything sports-wise. We do a lot of water skiing. I wear contacts. I wear contacts almost all weekend, or when I get home. But but 25 million books with these glasses. So it was like, Dave, what'd you do? What's different? I took the glasses off, but yeah, so I still wear the glasses.
That's interesting. We did a podcast recently with Ty Lopez, who said that he keeps his glasses on even though he got LASIK, and he takes the frames out so that when he's on camera, you don't see the reflection of the glasses.
Oh, wow.
But because his brand is so recognizable with him wearing glasses.
Yeah, I couldn't get LASIK, so I didn't do that. But I actually have some blanks. They're glasses, but they don't have any prescription in them.
That's crazy.
In case I got contacts in, I can reach in my backpack and throw them on and jump on stage and not think anything about it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, it's just no. I never thought anything about it. It's not. I've never been. I'm not one of the blessed people that has been able to open doors using my appearance, so it's never been an issue.